by anguish. I cannot see hues and values. Color is non-existent. Deafened by sorrow, I cannot hear high pitches of laughter. Happiness has fled my body. I can taste the bitterness of despair on my tongue. Life is foul and sour. I can taste the bitterness of despair on my tongue. Life is foul and sour. I am numb with hopelessness. I cannot feel the heat of the sun on my skin.
The world is dark and cold. The world is dark and cold. An empty space demanding to be filled, but if it is, I fear I will be swallowed by it. Swimming in my own despair, I question it, but I cannot deny it. I am alone. Utterly refused by a world I wish I could embrace, running from my own problems, and I'm getting tired of the chase. What am I chasing? A light that went out a long time ago, a love that no one in the world will show me. Who will love the hopeless?
The world is dark and cold. The world is dark and cold, wallowing in utter darkness, eyes blinded by the shade of black, desperately crawling to the locks deemed promise. I cannot see. Where is my light? I can't even find my own shadow frolicking on barren walls. I am alone, and I can't find my soul in the shadowy hills of despair, desperately trying to find a source of upheaval, the deficit of manifestation. I am tired of this cold enclosure. I am tired of this habitual sorrow. The world is dark and cold.
Hope is the perspiration of despair. It cannot come out without heat. But we pretend to defeat this bliss, leaving time to dismiss, trying to count on that as our saving grace. And the world stayed quiet,
like it pleaded the fifth,
with the dark, cold expression like it needed a drift. Apocalypse, on a day-to-day basis. And faces exuding staleness because they're running out of graces. And at the end of it all, the heat always cools down, leaving nothing but the expressions of a colorful frown.
The world is dark and cold.
But today I saw the sun.
Circumstances remain the same, but my insides are changing as my body cancels out despair. Seeing the sun was like serotonin being injected into my body. Today I saw what was always there.
The sun.
Inspiration that comes from sorrow and sin that comes from deep within, because today I saw the sun.
Today I saw the sun.
It illuminated my life, giving it new dimension as it changed. Its rays washed over me, reaching every corner, crevice, and crack in my soul, filling it with this newfound warmth, heated bliss. It's indescribable, undeniably unbelievable now. That's inspiration. All your life feeling like you're blind, but your sight was just obstructed. The light was always there, blinding.
Your eyes just needed an adjustment. And today I saw the sun. I saw the sun. It was only a glimpse, but it was just enough to restart the part of my heart that shut down and closed itself off to faith. It was only for a moment, but that brevity saved my soul, because there was something deep, dark, and black brewing inside of me, acknowledged against my will and suppressed by choice. Something black about 2 a.m., something black about noise, something black about silence, something dark. Living life like a patient in pre-op, I succumbed to the anesthetic slowly, then all at once I grown desensitized, because the blues were once much bluer. And the azalea flower in my hair gave testament to the beauty of life, but I no longer look to the skies, and I definitely stopped picking flowers last June. But today I saw the sun. I saw the sun. And I felt life. I felt blood. I felt my heart beating quickly, beating back against the forces of despair, beating back against the little voices in my head that tell me I am nothing, I am something, and I know that hope comes.
When hope comes, when you saddened by the thought of another tomorrow, hopeless and drowning from this thing called life, pressed and depressed by misfortunes, hopelessness. Even in the midst of darkness, there's still that spark of light waiting for you to grasp onto it. I can only hope for a better tomorrow, when the sun rises in the east and settles in the west, when the moon is shining bright as the stars, and then there is us, with broken backs and unfulfilled promises. They said we have freedom, free will. But where's your free will when you're being pinned against the ground, falsely accused of resisting flames turn to two pots of bandanas, when raptors are the voices of her change, and Lady Liberty stops peeking through her blindfold to see who's at the chair, because the next time it'll be one of us on the bench.
The hope comes. And by the darkness we take hardships to sail into infinite when we are standing in that moment, and that moment seems imminent. This is us. This is who we are when we are staring at the stars and the stars are staring back at us. This is love. This is hope. This is everything we've written when we were biting on that rope, hoping that somebody will come and give us a choice. This is our choice, and this is our voice, and this is how we make noise, because hope comes. And by the darkness, we will sail, and we will prevail, and we will move on, because we will be strong, and at the end of the night, we will give life, because hope comes.
But hope comes at an undeniable full force, even when your footsteps show another story, making it hard to believe that each step plants lingering doubt, growing fear, you will blossom out. It will creep into your heart, seeping, lacking on like a leech, sucking out every bit of disparity until the only thing flowing through your veins is the intangibility of hope that no one can take. But hope comes. I know sometimes you feel small and insignificant in this gigantic cold world, as if you were a prokaryote feeling unable to grasp your own goals, like you were drowning in a pool full of hurdles with no life jacket. But remember, hope comes. Even in the harshest environments, prokaryotes, they survive. Prokaryotes, they trumpet. Prokaryotes, they survive regardless of every element going against them, and regardless of every element going against you, you will survive too, because hope comes. So hold on tight to that edge with all of your strength. Hold on tight to that edge with all of your might, because hope is here. Shining brighter than the sun, shedding light to guide you out of the darkest parts of your cerebrum as you tie the silver lining around your worries, toss them into the sky, and let the Creator up high embrace them to ease your mind. Hope is here.